Hey guys, Tara here from Recovering Book Hoarder. Today I have a little mini haul for you of books. You're probably not going to be seeing very much of these this year, hopefully, because I really want to, at the end of the year, have less books than I had going in. If you watched my weekly chat, then you know I gave away at least 150 books this year after I finished reading them, because I just knew I wasn't going to read them again and there was nothing really special about them, so I had no need to keep them on my shelves. So this year I'm going to be a lot more picky, and I am only going to buy books that are well-known, well-loved authors that I love and that I know I'm going to want to have on my shelves and I will more than likely want to reread, and everything else I'm just going to get from the library. Oh, I'm also going to buy like special edition kind of things too that I know I'm going to want to keep and savor. But I'd really like to get the amount of books I have in here, because this room houses all of my unread books and I have over 400 right now. And I would really like to be able to bring my favorite books into this room and have them displayed on my shelves, and I just can't do that right now. So with that being said, these are all books that I purchased prior to the new year. But all of these are ones that I anticipate I am going to want to keep on my shelf. So let's go through them. There's not a ton. It's a very manageable haul. So the first one is The Stranger in the Lifeboat by Mitch Albom. I absolutely love and adore Mitch Albom, and he has written some of my favorite books of all time. So I know I'm going to want to keep this one and have it on my shelves for a long time in the future. This one is about... there's these people out in a lifeboat, and I don't know, something must have happened. Their ship must have capsized, and all of a sudden they encounter this stranger in the middle of the ocean, and he says that he's the Lord, and it's all about their encounter with him. I have gotten to see some quotes that Mitch Albom has posted about this book, from this book, and every single one I've read has just made it sound amazing. And it's actually my book club pick for my In Real Life book club, and we're going to be reading this in February. All right, the next one is TJ Klune's Under the Whispering Door, and I read The House on the Cerulean Sea, and I think that was 2020 that came out, and it wound up being a 5-star for me. It was beautiful. Like, the writing was just beautiful. The story was captivating. I fell in love with the characters, and I just knew I wanted to read more from him. And in that same genre of that, like, there's a lot of magical realism and there's fantasy, and I just knew I needed more. And this one is about a man who suddenly finds himself dead. I read the first chapter. He wasn't very nice. He was not a very nice person. And he's in this cabin, and I think he's going to have to kind of confront the person that he was. I've only heard great things, and I'm really excited to read this one. Right, then I got Once Upon a Wardrobe by Patty Callahan. Patty Callahan wrote Becoming Mrs. Christie, which was a 5-star read for me. Loved it. And this one is all about Narnia, about writing Narnia. And I'm really excited to read some more from Patty Callahan. And so it says, where did Narnia come from? The answer will change everything. And so she writes those like non-fiction-y fiction types of books. Fiction that's based solidly on real life characters and that has a lot of truth within the story, but then a lot of the parts are also made up. I don't know what you call that, but I like that trope a lot. Right, then I got Gilded by Marissa Meyer. I absolutely adored the Lunar Chronicles, and that's one that I had read from the library, and I really would like to purchase those for my shelves at some point. And this is her newest book, and this one is all about, let's see, returns to the fairy tale world with a haunting retelling of Rumpelstiltskin. She really does do great retellings. I did read the first chapter of this one and was definitely very intrigued by it, and just want to definitely read more by Marissa Myers. I also have on my shelves her Renegades that I need to read as well. Right, then I got Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, His Life, His Movies, His World, Photographs. There's lots of a Through the Lens book, which I had never seen before. But so this is like a lot of pictures and very like a lot of small writing. Like look, just a little bit of writing on each one. All about The Rock and his day-to-day life, his movies, all that stuff. I adore The Rock on so many levels. And so whenever I found this one, I knew I wanted it for my collection. Then I got In the Heights, Finding Home by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Chiara Allegria Hudes and Jeremy McCarter. I first of all, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Oh, I love him so much. He, I believe, is one of the great singer-songwriters of our time, and you guys know I love Hamilton. I had this very similar book for Hamilton, saw it In the Heights, fell in love with In the Heights, and was so happy when I found out there was that similar type of book that talks about the making of, the creation, and also has all of the lyrics and the stories behind the lyrics and all of that as well. All right, and I only have one more, guys. I told you, this is like a shorty. This is real short. Only a couple. This one is, speaking of Hamilton, Hamilton Portraits of the Revolution by Josh Lehrer. And this is just, I mean, look at this gorgeous picture of Lynn. And it's all a bunch of pictures like this of the cast and the play when it's going on and things like that. And I need all things Hamilton for my personal collection. So that is it, guys. Like I said, really short, only a few, all ones that I know I'm going to want to have and keep on my shelves for many, many years to come. All right, so if you guys read any of these, I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have any book buying bans? I would consider what I have going on somewhat of a book buying ban, not complete. Let me know down in the comments. I love to interact with you guys. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I also do, on top of BookTube, I do FlossTube and ColorTube content as well. All right, guys, I will catch you later. Bye.